In the heart of an ancient African forest lies the story of a forbidden love that shook the foundations of a proud tribe. This is the tale of Moana, the beautiful daughter of the Angoni chief, and Kala, a mysterious stranger. Their love, born in secret, defied the laws of their people and forever changed the fate of the tribe. In this story, you will witness how love can be both destructive and healing, and how the choices we make can echo through time. Just as Moana and Kala found a way to return to their people, by the end of this tale, you will see how their love, once forbidden, became a force that united and transformed the tribe. Join us as we uncover how this story, rooted in love, sorrow, and redemption, leads us to a hopeful and powerful conclusion. In the heart of Africa, deep within an ancient forest untouched by time, lived the Angoni tribe. They were a proud people, steeped in tradition and bound by the laws of their ancestors. For generations, the Angoni had lived in harmony with nature, worshipping the spirits of the earth, the sky, and the ancestors who watched over them. Their lives were guided by a strict code of honor where every member of the tribe knew their place and role in maintaining the delicate balance of their world. At the center of the tribe's life was Moana, the beautiful daughter of the chief. With sharp eyes and a big heart, Moana was beloved and respected by all the members of the tribe. She was not only known for her beauty but also for her wisdom and intelligence. Her father, Chief Kaita, saw her as a symbol of the tribe's future and always presented her as a role model for the tribe's youth. But as the chief's daughter, she carried a heavy responsibility. Her choices would shape the future of the tribe. But alongside this admiration and respect, there were also strict laws that limited Moana's life. As the daughter of the chief, she could not live as freely as others. It was expected that one day she would marry a man from the noble families of the tribe, thus preserving the tribe's unity and strength. Her marriage could not be based on love or personal desire, but had to serve the needs of the tribe. These strict laws were a guarantee of the tribe's stability and power, but for Moana they meant losing her freedom and the right to choose her own life. Everything changed when a stranger entered Angoni territory. A man named Kala, who came from another tribe, was seeking refuge in the Angoni forests. Kala was a tall man with dark eyes and a deep gaze. He brought with him stories from the outside world and secrets from distant lands. With the experiences he had gained from his long and adventurous travels, Kala was not only attractive as a stranger, but also a potential threat to the established order within the tribe. He carried new ideas and different beliefs that could have a profound impact on Moana and ultimately on the entire tribe. Moana and Kala first met in one of the dense forests of Angoni. This encounter marked the beginning of a story that would change not only their lives but also the fate of the entire tribe. Kala captivated Moana with his stories and introduced her to a world beyond the borders of her tribe. The more they talked, the more she drifted away from her limited world and was drawn to something new and unknown. With the knowledge he had of the outside world and his different perspectives on life, Kala quickly captured Moana's attention and heart. As days turned into nights and weeks into months, the relationship between Moana and Kala deepened. They met in secret within the forests, and with every moment spent together, their love grew stronger. But it was a love they could not speak of openly. Moana knew that if the tribe discovered their relationship, the consequences would be dire. Kala also understood that his presence in the tribe alone was a threat, and now with his love for Moana, this threat had multiplied. Moana and Kala decided to keep their love hidden. They chose to meet at night instead of during the day. In the silence of the night, they were free from prying eyes and the strict laws of the tribe. But with each meeting, Moana's worries grew. She knew their love was something the tribe would never accept. This secrecy was difficult for both of them, but they believed that their love was worth any pain and danger. As time passed, Rumors began to spread among the tribe members. Moana's behavior had changed, and these changes did not go unnoticed by the tribe. She was no longer as lively as before, and often seemed lost in thought. Her mother, Zara, who was always sensitive to her daughter's behavior, was the first to notice these changes. Zara, a wise and perceptive woman, decided to uncover the truth behind these changes. She began to investigate Moana's daily activities and soon realized that something hidden was happening. Zara approached Moana and asked her about the changes. At first, Moana tried to hide the truth from her mother, but Zara, with her intelligence and wisdom, soon realized that something more than ordinary concerns was at play. She began investigating and tried to find out what was causing these changes in her daughter. Zara, who had always believed in the power of love and loyalty, was soon shocked by the truth behind these changes. She discovered that her daughter was involved in a forbidden love, a love that could not only ruin Moana's life, but also bring destruction to the entire tribe. After weeks of inquiry and investigation, Zara discovered the truth. Hearing Kala's name and learning of his secret relationship with Moana, she was shocked and horrified. Zara knew that if this secret was revealed, it could have catastrophic consequences for her daughter and the entire tribe. She couldn't accept her daughter's betrayal of the tribe's laws, yet she couldn't ignore her motherly love. Zara found herself at a difficult crossroads. Should she reveal the secret or support her daughter? With a heavy heart and deep concern, Zara confronted Moana. She urged her daughter to end the relationship and respect the tribe's laws. But Moana, who was certain of her love for Kala, could not bring herself to end the relationship. She pleaded with her mother not to reveal their secret and to give her time to find a solution. Moana was torn between her love for Kala and her loyalty to her family and tribe, leading her to make difficult and risky decisions. Moana was caught between her love for Kala and her loyalty to her tribe. With each passing day, this inner conflict grew more intense. She couldn't bear to leave Kala, but she also didn't want to lose her family and tribe. This internal struggle pushed her toward difficult and dangerous decisions. Moana found herself more deeply entangled in this conflict, to the point where she could no longer make decisions easily. Deep inside, she felt that there was no way out of this situation and that any decision she made would have heavy consequences. If you were in Moana's position, would you choose loyalty to your family or a love that breaks the rules? Why? Write the answer in the comment. As time passed and the tribe's pressure increased, Moana and Kala decided to flee the tribe. They planned to escape through the Angoni forest at night and go to distant lands. It was a decision that would separate Moana from her family and tribe, but she believed their love was worth the sacrifice. Kala, also hopeful for a brighter future, agreed with the decision. They decided to flee on a moonless night when darkness held the greatest power. The night of the escape arrived. Moana and Kala moved through the darkness of the night toward their freedom. Their hearts were filled with both hope and fear. They didn't know what lay ahead, but they were ready to face any danger for the sake of their love. Every step they took brought them further from their past and closer to an unknown future. On this dark night, the only light guiding them was the faint glimmer of stars above. Both knew that if they were caught, their fate would be nothing short of death. If you have come this far and you liked the video, be sure to like the video and let's continue the story. But as they fled, a warrior from the tribe who was on night patrol saw them. He immediately returned to the tribe and reported Moana and Kala's escape. The tribe's warriors quickly armed themselves and set out to chase them. They were determined to find Moana and Kala and bring them back to the tribe to be judged according to the tribe's strict laws. With every moment that passed, the distance between the pursuers and the fugitives grew smaller, and the tension reached its peak. After hours of chasing through the dark forests, the tribe's warriors managed to capture Moana and Kala. They were brought back to the tribe to stand trial before Chief Kaita and the other elders. Moana knew that terrible consequences awaited them. With their hands bound and faces filled with fear and despair, Moana and Kala were led toward their grim fate. This capture marked the end of their dream of freedom and the beginning of a tragedy that would forever change the fate of the Angoni tribe. As the sun rose, Moana and Kala stood in the center of the tribe, facing the heavy gazes of the tribe members. Chief Kaita, with a cold and expressionless face, looked at them. He was deeply disappointed and angry with his daughter. The trial began, and the tribe elders decided that their fate would be determined according to the tribe's strict laws. For Moana and Kala, this trial meant the end of any hope for freedom and a life together. The tribe elders, each with a stern face and arms crossed, waited to hear their defense. After much discussion and consultation, the tribe elders concluded that Moana and Kala had broken the tribe's laws and must be severely punished. Their sentence was permanent exile from the tribe. They were to be banished from Angoni lands forever, never to return. For Moana and Kala, this sentence meant losing everything they held dear: family, friends, and their home. Yet deep inside, they remained loyal to their love and hoped to start a new life somewhere else. As Moana and Kala were led toward exile, Moana glanced back at her father and her tribe. She knew she would never be able to return to this place she once called home. This farewell was bitter and painful, but she believed their love made the sacrifice worthwhile. Her father, Chief Kaita, looked at her with a cold and emotionless gaze, showing no sign of forgiveness. With their hands bound and hearts broken, Moana and Kala moved toward an unknown future. With broken hearts, but filled with love for each other, Moana and Kala began their journey. They headed toward distant lands, hoping to start a new life. The journey was full of challenges and dangers, but they were ready to face any obstacle in their path. With each step, they moved further from their past and closer to an uncertain future. In this journey, they only had each other, and their love gave them hope and motivation to continue. After weeks of traveling, Moana and Kala reached a new land. This land was beautiful and full of natural resources, but it was also filled with unknown dangers. They decided to settle here and begin their new life. This was the land where they hoped to find happiness and peace. In this new land, they faced new challenges, but they remained loyal to each other and, with effort and cooperation, found ways to adapt to their new environment. Moana and Kala had to adapt to their new environment. They had to learn how to utilize the natural resources of this land and deal with its dangers. It was a great challenge, but with cooperation and effort, they were able to find ways to adapt and survive. Each passing day brought them closer to understanding their new surroundings and discovering ways to make better use of the natural resources and cope with the new challenges. After finding a suitable location, Moana and Kala decided to build a home for themselves. They used natural materials available in their new land to construct a simple but comfortable house. This house symbolized their new beginning and gave them hope and motivation to continue their lives. Every corner of this house was built with their own hands, and every detail reminded them of their shared love and efforts. In this new home, they started their life together anew, hopeful for a bright future. Moana and Kala soon learned how to connect with the nature around them. They respected the spirits of the earth and sky and tried to live in perfect harmony with their surroundings. This connection with nature gave them peace and a sense of belonging and helped them face the new challenges. By respecting nature and learning from it, they found ways to live better and more harmoniously. During these tough times, Moana and Kala needed each other more than ever. Instead of giving up, they worked together and supported each other to overcome the problems. These difficult times strengthened their relationship and made their bond even stronger. Each challenge they faced gave them an opportunity to demonstrate their love and loyalty to each other. As time passed, Moana and Kala had their first child. This child symbolized their love and union and gave them hope and motivation to continue their lives. Despite the challenges ahead, they decided to work hard for their child's future and provide them with a better life. They had to learn how to care for and educate their child as parents. This was a new challenge, but with love and mutual support, they were able to overcome it. Each passing day brought them closer to understanding their new responsibilities and learning how to be the best parents for their child. As the years passed, the love between Moana and Kala continued to grow stronger. With each challenge they faced, their love deepened and their bond became more solid. This love gave them the motivation and strength to continue their lives and to face any problems that came their way. Each passing day made them more aware of the importance of love and loyalty, and they worked to pass this love on to future generations. After years of living in their new land, Moana and Kala decided to return to Angoni. They felt it was time to confront their past and reconnect with their tribe. It was a difficult decision, but they were ready to face whatever challenges awaited them. Returning to Angoni meant facing their past and trying to find a new place within the tribe. Moana and Kala explained to their tribe why they had decided to flee and asked for forgiveness for breaking the tribe's laws. They tried to show that their love was genuine and that they had never intended to harm the tribe. This act of seeking forgiveness gave them an opportunity to rebuild relationships with their tribe. With each word they spoke, they tried to soften the tribe's cold hearts and regain their trust. With time and the efforts of Moana and Kala, the members of the Angoni tribe began to accept them. This process of rebuilding relationships was slow and took time, but eventually they were able to become part of the tribe again and establish friendly relations with its members. Each passing day made them feel more like they had returned home, and this return gave them new hope and motivation. In the end, Moana and Kala, through their love and efforts, were able to reunite with their tribe. By working together and supporting each other, they helped the tribe overcome new challenges and move toward a brighter future. This reunion gave them and their tribe hope and motivation to build a better future. The love that had once separated them from the tribe had now become a force that brought everyone closer together. The love between Moana and Kala, which had once been forbidden, became a force that reunited them with their tribe. This love not only changed their lives but also transformed the fate of the Angoni tribe. This story shows that love, even in the face of the greatest challenges, can find a way to triumph and rebuild. Now they look toward a brighter and more hopeful future, where their love had not only brought separation but also unity and harmony. Do you believe Moana and Kala's love ultimately benefited the tribe, or would the tribe have been better off if this love had never happened? Write the answer in the comment. If you like this story, I will be happy to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell and wait for the next video that we will share together. Take care until the next video.